Yes, man, them, you know what time it is, man. It's been a good day, and I wonder why. I've got an elite panel. You know, there's two people that are usually on the panel every week, Saturday. Dowd decided that he's available on Saturday, even though he told me that he might not be. But here he is. So big up himself on the return after 1 week off. And then obviously Spurs, Mr. Deji in the building, alongside Abs. Abs, you don't get to talk right now. Spec, you don't get to talk right now. Only one that can actually talk are people that haven't played or have actually won a game. But yeah, man, I need some apologies from some of you Chelsea, man. What did I tell you? Don's on tomorrow, by the way. So we got some answers from him too. Don't you worry. So I'm just gonna say this. Chelsea fans that have been getting onto me saying I don't know what I'm talking about. What did I tell you? The Luton game was a blip. Don't ever run your mouth again when I tell you what's good. Newcastle, oh my word, a bit of pressure and they can't handle it. Not even a little bit. They went there last year and they drew 0-0. This time they're getting slumped 3-1. They even gave you a goal because they felt sorry for you. But yeah, man, football's a humbler. Make sure you smash the like button. We're going to dive into it. There's no Arsenal talk or Man United talk. We're just going to dive into today's games. We asked the questions, the top panel versus the bottom panel. Deji, you're nodding your head. You know where you want to start.
Bruv.
Just do it.
First and foremost, you can keep your Pochettino. Whether you're right or wrong, I don't give a damn. Just keep your Poch. We don't give a damn. Tottenham cooking on the Orange Ball. Let me just publicly apologize to Orange. Postecoglou, what do I know? You won the J League, you won the A League, man won the Scott League, and then he came to the Prem and man weren't giving him a chance. I wasn't giving him a chance, but he's got Tottenham cooking differently. You can keep your Pochettino, all of them jokers, because Chelsea getting slapped up at home to Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I'm glad. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm convinced with the way Chelsea were playing some dusty football, I swear down, if we had Poch, we would have lost to Burnley away today. But no, we got big ons. We are cooking. As for Newcastle, I was saying to my bro before we came on the show, I am disappointed because I had high hopes for Newcastle. These men haven't even started playing Champions League football and their trousers has come off. Like, what's going on? At least before you let your trousers come off and you start shaking your bums, at least play Champions League so we know that maybe the squad depth ain't really there and, you know, rare. No, you're already losing right now. So right now, Chelsea, get out the way. Newcastle, get out the way. And as for me and my club, we are back, baby. We are back. We're so back that I don't give a damn who win, lose, or draw tomorrow with Man U and Arsenal. I don't give a damn because whatever happens, we will be second in the international break. Big up to my club. I love it. Big up Orange Football. Basuma and Madison, best two midfielders in the Prem right now.
But second place hat.
No more.
Second place hat.
Wait. One sec. I was following along with you, Deji. I was thinking, you know what? Amazing. Where are you back from exactly?
Bro, we are back from
where? But you've always been there.
Nah.
How are you gonna arrive there?
You see, Cash, you do me dirty on this show every week. You do me dirty.
No, but you did it yourself. You did it yourself.
You know, under Conte, we weren't gonna do nothing. Right now, Tottenham's had 4 games on the trot. We've had the most possession. I'm not lying. I know, Cash, you're still a little bit better for what we did to you, man. I'm still rooting for you, man, to do something against Arsenal tomorrow, even though you ain't got any players. I'm still rooting that you, man, might do a little miracle thing. The truth of the matter is, after 4 games, we are not playing games. Tottenham are here to start cooking up teams. Where we suffered last year, I can't wait to play dusty Arsenal. I can't wait, but that's another week. That is another week. Let me just save the energy.
Remember they said the same thing with Nuno, right?
Hey, Abs, don't get to talk until you've spoken to.
No.
And
Remember they said the
Chelsea,
same thing
no, the
about
reason why
Nuno.
I'm talking about Chelsea, I'm not going to lie to you.
No, listen,
If
I
you
was
asked me in the
speaking.
summer, I wanted Poch. I still think he's a top manager. But if you think that Pochettino and Onge came in round about the same time, with the amount of money that you man has spent on your squad and the amount of money we spent on our squad, you really have no excuse. You really have no excuse to be losing.
You know the best part is? My own cousin, yeah. People might actually know him. I won't expose his name too tough on here, yeah. But he's got a big account on Chelsea Twitter. You know what he said? Angie was right there. Yeah. Angie is right there. Poch out already. 4 games, Abs. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So I have to hear what Dawood has to say, yeah. But Abs, man, what are you saying? Are we Poch out already?
No.
A
lot
of your fan base is like, Roy, Greasy's the only positive one. He still thinks you're finishing third. I told you weren't going to beat Forest. You lot got gassed over that one Luton game. It wasn't enough.
No, but Cass, what do you think? I'm 12 years old. Do you think I'm gonna call for the manager's head after 4 games?
Yes. Actually, yes. How long was it for you to say Potter out? By the way, I think I counted 11 games.
Let me tell you why I was Potter out. The reason why I was Potter out in the end was nothing to do with results and tactics. It was the fact that my man abandoned his principles. And for me, I look at Poch and I'd be like, if it comes to 10 games. And I'm not seeing you play your philosophy, your football. Forget about the results. If you're not winning, it's not that. It is deep. But if I can at least see that you're playing the football that you're known for, then I can be like, I can support this in it. But if you're doing something that's just not you, then I'll be like, you got to bounce, bro. So I'm not out, bro. Listen, I'm not 12, Cass. I won't bait my age, but I'm not 12 in it. Sometimes you got to go through in it. You got to go through the adversity, the trials and tribulations. And don't watch nothing. End of the season, we'll see what on. We'll see if we can see the fruits of the labor in it.
Hey, Dawood, what are you hearing right now? Because I think me and you are on the same page. I want to roll my eyes. Like I just thinking.
The only thing Chelsea fans had before the transfer window closed was that after every loss they could say, "Here we go." After every loss they could say, "We've got a new signing. Chelsea are back. This signing is going to change our club. We've got Casado. We've got Enzo. No. We need Lavia. No. We need Cole Palmer. No. We need this guy. We need that guy." How many more signings do you need until you know your team is finished? I watched Chelsea today against Nottingham Forest. That was the most dysfunctional team I've ever seen in my life. You've got players playing anywhere they want. You've got guys that don't know the system. Poch was playing the back four the whole of pre-season, and then the first game of the season and thinks, "Oh, let me go to a back three." He doesn't know what he's doing. Poch was never a successful manager in the Premier League. The guy used to scrape top 4 with Tottenham Hotspur. Now he's going to struggle to get top 4 with Chelsea. And you're going to be, in 2 months' time, you're going to be Poch out. And who are you going to have? Nagelsmann? Who's out there that actually want to manage his team, bro? You've got 22 players that don't even know each other. You got a team that's trying to buy the league, which he can't possibly do. Okay, you got a guy in Jackson was a second choice striker for Villarreal, and you think he's your main man. The guy missed an open goal. Kai Havertz used to do that for Chelsea last season, and you thought, now we've got Jackson, he's gonna start scoring goals. Come on, man, your team's washed. Let's not talk about Mudryk. Let's not talk about Madueke. Let's not talk about Sterling. Come on, man, your team is washed. Let's talk about Newcastle after this because I'm loving this. My team hasn't played a single game, and Newcastle, that thought they're going to challenge for the league, can't even win any more games. They lost 3 games in a row. Chelsea thought they were back in top 4 race. They can't even scrape top 6. I'm loving it, man. This is a good time to be an Arsenal fan. I'm absolutely loving it.
Other than Partey being injured, but yeah. Another day. Is Abs frozen, or is he just staring down the camera? He looks like he's frozen. That's an amazing screenshot. Let me take a picture of that quick. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let me take a picture of that.
That's mad.
Oh no! What's wrong with this guy, man?
Hi, sorry, my internet bugged 1 sec. Anyway, what's this I'm hearing about my man saying that Poch was a failure in the Premier League? Didn't he have Tottenham in a title race? How's he a failure in the Premier League?
Is this the barometer, fam? Is this what we say? Bro, I said you saw what I said in a group chat, yeah? Poch is a loser, bro. He's a top loser. Like, this is Chelsea Football Club. You know what? I don't agree with a lot of what Johnny Minerals says, right? Abs. And I'm gonna let you just say your piece and everything alongside there, yeah. But bro, like, your fan base has never given patience to any manager ever in your entire careers. Yeah, Pochettino is a loser. He couldn't even fold up PSG properly. He just about scraped a flipping trophy there at PSG.
Bro,
Don't get me wrong. He done a great job at Tottenham. That's all he did was a great job. Nothing more for Tottenham. And guess what? They still didn't win anything. That team should have probably won at least something, right? You know, what's he doing in his back five? He's abandoning all these principles. I ain't seen no football come from you lot. And granted, 4 games only, innit? I'll be honest. But bro, this backfire stuff, man, that you have to question. What are you putting Thiago Silva in for? Like, do you not trust Madueke or that DM dude, Leslie, to start somebody? Because, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to. I just need to see some criticism right now already after game 4.
You're missing the point. There's obviously you can criticize, but at the same time, Cass, as I said, now let's be real now. Right now, for me, there's no point saying you just want to sack this manager after 4 games unless it's a complete disaster from top to bottom. And I'm not saying that it's been perfect. I'm not saying it's been pretty. I'm not even saying that there's a clear evidence of style of play. But 4 games, I can't be calling for my man's head to go after 4 games. If it gets to 10 games, if it gets to 10 games...
It might be too late then. It might be too late after 10 games. You might be in a relegation battle.
Too late for
You've got international break. You've got 2 weeks now. Get rid of him and get a proper manager in. Get a proper manager in, man.
Come on, man.
I'm being serious, bro, man. You signed a guy that was... What has he really done in the Premier League? What has he really done? You got an inexperienced manager that's never... Not inexperienced, sorry. Like a manager that's failed in the Premier League, and you expect him to do what for you guys? Win a trophy.
If Poch has failed, let me ask you a question. Pochettino's failed, right? Where is it in his best season at Tottenham? He's got a higher points tally than Arteta ever has at Arsenal.
Is that where you're going off? Points tallies.
No, answer that question.
Come on, man. At least my manager's won a trophy, a major trophy.
You said Premier League, bro.
Answer that question, brother. Why does Pochettino, if he's such a failure in the Premier League, why is his best ever points tally higher than anything Arteta has ever pulled up?
What is that? What is that? I want to fact check that. What is it?
So here it is. So Pochettino got 82 or 83 points. Oh, sorry, no, he got 86 points. The year we lost won the title, innit? Arteta's only ever got 82. And apparently Arteta is this revolutionary, all-knowing baby Pep. So apparently Poch is a failure, but Arteta's not. Well, go on.
I'm going to need to double-check that. So,
self-awareness is needed, brother. Self-awareness is needed.
I know, brother.
Well, what you saying, Specs, on Chelsea game, man? I know you was getting all gas before your game. You were excited that they lost against the Forest. You know, Forest have the worst away record, or one of the worst away records in the league since the league last year.
Bro, first of all, them 2 men up top are getting way too gassed here. My man in the red try to come after Newcastle. Like, what are you man on, bro? Like, look, obviously I'm vexed. I was heartbroken last week, and I'm vexed this week because this game was awful for us here. 4 games in, bro. Yes, there's no excuse, even though we had a tough fixture. My man Deji's getting gassed. Yeah, Tottenham. You're getting too gassed. Like say you played some real hitters. Calm down, bro. It ain't that deep yet, bro. You get what I'm saying? Don't get too gassed. It's been a while. There's no easy games in the Prem, bro.
Ah,
I
didn't say that, but I said don't get too gassed because you ain't played the big hitters. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, don't get too gassed. So my man in the red, brother. I don't remember no Newcastle. Wait. Hold on. 1 second. Let me land the car. I've been patient. My dude over there is saying,
after you beat...
Wait, hold on. No Newcastle fan was talking about winning the league, bro. Where did you get that from?
No, I didn't say that.
No,
I'm
you didn't.
Talking about a title challenge.
Even a title challenge. I don't remember no one saying that.
I want to shout out one person. I remember after the first game, and a certain Newcastle fan in Kendall said that she'd rather have Joe Linden Tonali and Bruno midfield 3 instead of our midfield 3, and she said that midfield 3 is the second best midfield 3 in the Premier League. Okay, high standard. After watching that Newcastle team the past 3 games, that midfield 3 is one of the worst midfield 3s I've seen. They need to scrap that. They need to bring back Joe Willock, bring back Longstaff. I don't
Hey,
know what's happening with that team.
Wait.
No.
Get off topic.
Tonali's. Oh, yeah.
Why
Damn.
Chelsea are not getting off this scot-free, bro? Chelsea are not.
Getting off with
Nah,
what, bro?
Nah, you see Chelsea, yeah? Alright, you know why it's messed up for Chelsea? It just feels like, because you're Chelsea, no one, especially the money you spent, will give you that time, that word gel, yeah? And it feels like it's going to be a never-ending cycle. Try that last season, done mad changes this season. I don't know if it's going to work quick enough. Is Cole Palmer the answer? I don't know why you can't go get a proper centre forward, bro. I don't know what's going on there. Is Cole Palmer the answer for now? Nope. And I can see it's going to happen again. Bowley's going to get panicky again. It's going to be another changeover. It's going to be the same old after same old after same old.
Nah, they can't do that no more. They can't keep on signing more players because the players that they've signed are all on 8-9 year contract. So if they don't work, how are they going to get rid of them? Like Casado's on 250 on an 8-year contract. The guy's secured for life. He can feed his whole village. And how are you going to say to him, yo, leave now? You're going to leave. So with these players, Mudryk, who's gonna go and buy Mudryk now? That was one of the worst investments I've seen in my life. The guy was heartbroken that he wasn't joining Arsenal. He got forced to join Chelsea out of his own will, and then now he plays for a club that he doesn't want to be at. So how are you gonna get rid of a player like that as well? So
Listen.
It will work eventually, man.
This narrative spun by Arsenal fans. This is what Arsenal fans do all the time. They just pretend that they're the Lord and Saviors and that everything is good for them. Mikhailo Mudryk wanted to leave Ukraine, innit? It wasn't a case of, I want to go play for Arsenal. I want to play for Arteta. He's the best thing since last period. He wanted out of there, innit? He wanted out and he wanted to find more bread. So whoever gave him more bread eventually and gave him a better structure was us. That was it. So don't do this thing of Mudryk this and Mudryk. Listen,
Mudryk came on, didn't do nothing again, and I don't even think he's in Pochettino's. I can't actually call him Pochettino. Pochettino. I don't actually feel like he's actually in his plans. I'll be real.
Bro, do you know what it is? I'll be real. Listen, here's the thing. If you want to crash it on Poch, go for it, because I'm not. All I'm saying is I think it's very stupid and very premature and very childish for Chelsea fans to start screaming that this guy needs to go after 4 games. Now, come on, man. Have some. You pull your skirts up in the most polite way possible. Now, don't get naked in front of the rivals and just be like, oh, we need to sack this guy. He's this, he's that. Because then the regular narrative will just run of, you got spoiled fans, this and that. Listen, it is what he's been doing, some stupidness in terms of he's played left backs at left wing and centre backs at left back and number 10s as DMs. But at the same time, this ain't me saying that he needs to go in it. I'm not a Poch out. I'm not saying I'm Poching either. It's Poch. Listen, you've got time, fix up in it.
What are you saying, Deji, man? 150 million for another mistake is a bit expensive at a cost of 3 points, no?
It's very expensive. And to be honest, as a Spurs fan, we all remember the Battle of the Bridge where Pochettino was like, he hates Chelsea. Every Tottenham fan hates Chelsea from that game, where Hazard scored that last minute. And so to see him go over to Chelsea, I was thinking, has man forgotten about that game? The conspiracy theorists in me will say Pochettino is doing exactly what he went to Chelsea to do, an inside job. Because to be honest with you, with the array of talent that this man has, the sort of kind of bamboozling, like the kind of formation he's playing is not making sense. I agree with everyone. Pochettino is 4-2-3-1. That's his trusted formation. And he's moved away from it. He's started to experiment. And he's experimenting at the start of the season, which is mad to me. But as a Spurs fan, which is brilliant to see, because Chelsea are struggling. And until he reverts back to 4-2-3-1, Chelsea will continue to struggle. The other thing is, I just don't get some of the players he's brought in. Carlton Palm. Why did he buy him? Why is he buying this brother? How comes Gallagher? How does Gallagher get a slip in this Chelsea team? It doesn't make sense, and I don't think obviously he doesn't know his strongest 11, but he doesn't know how to work with. The only person thriving under Poch right now is Sterling. That's the trick. He's the only one thriving. They're still trying to work it out, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah, but it's though, Deji, this is the thing though, isn't it? Now, this is where I say you can criticize Poch, because Poch, he did turn down the chance to sign Dusan Vlahovic. He turned down he what's it called? He didn't want whether you rate him or not. He didn't want Joao Felix.
Abs, I'm gonna need a bit more excitement in your voice.
Bro,
You sound a
excitement
bit
for-
down. You sound a bit down,
Man,
guy.
I'm not
Where's
down. I'm not.
Why you calling him?
Listen,
You greasy all the top of your lungs last week. Come on, man. You're in Dubai right now. You're supposed to be
Not
happy.
my lungs. Bro, I was doing what I was. This is how normally I'm in it. Listen, so here's where I criticize Poch in it. You
That's a
see
bit
where
bad.
I criticize him is that he's not going with his principles. That's one thing where I can be like, you know what, there's an issue right there. But the problem is that too many people on this on Twitter, Insta, in the media, they're all coming out with a bunch of different reasons. They're putting that tags of bottle job this and bottle job that. It's because he's doing this, and they're not analyzing it like football fans in it the way you should be doing it. If you want to talk about his tactics, the way he's setting us up, calm, you can do that in it. If it's just the results, for instance, if we had these results, but you could see a clear pattern of play, you could see he was implementing his style, you could see that he was doing this and that, then no one would be on him like that. It's literally only because the results aren't great and it doesn't look like and it doesn't look like we're implementing a style of play. Similarly, if the results were good, but there was no evidence of a style of play, people would stay quiet as well. So as far as I'm concerned, I just want good coaching in it. I've been crying out for good coaching, for consistent coaching. And if it means we lose a couple games, so be it, innit? But as long as I get to a point where we become a well-coached, cohesive team that can get back to a level starting to compete again, then whatever we need to do to get there, I'll take it. Really, I will. But sacking a man after 4 games is stupidness. Unless he fully goes off his principles and tries to do something which just isn't him, like basically he puts on the mascara and the makeup and the fake boobs and all of that, then I'm supporting it.
The reason why I was gonna say to sack him now and get someone else in, because after the international break and when you're going into October, you've got Arsenal, Brentford, Tottenham, Man City, Newcastle, Brighton, and Man United. All them games in October and November. Where do I don't see a win in any of those games. So all I'm saying is sack him now before it gets worse, because I see you guys losing every one of those games. And then it turns into a situation where the players give up and the season's scrapped. Like last season where you scrapped the season off early, you're going to do the same thing this season and you're going to be like, come on.
I rewind that. Can you say those team names slowly, please?
Yeah, so they've got Arsenal, Brentford.
Where?
So Arsenal at home, Brentford at home, Tottenham away, Man City at home, Newcastle away, Brighton at home, and Man United away.
I bring in
Powering.
Frank Lampard. Welcome back to the bridge.
Nah, you know that.
You know the wickedest thing is, we'll walk out of that. How many games was that? Hold on, let me check.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 games.
7 games.
7 games? Man, we're winning 4 of them.
Boy,
You're winning 4 of them.
Which ones? Which ones?
Don't know yet, but I'll let me.
Don't you dare
let me-
say
let
my
me
game.
listen to
Last
this.
time you came to
No,
my
no,
stadium,
no, hold on.
Hey, but wait, you know what though, yeah? Let's be real, man. Brother, I hear what my man's saying about, like, I don't hear what you're saying by sacking him in 4 games and you're putting things in hindsight here. I think you're trolling a little bit. Like, bro, you know what's deep though? All right, let's say they sack Poch here. Bro, to be honest with you, in my opinion anyway, Abs here, the way the situation is right now for Chelsea, I don't think it matters who you bring in, bro. Like, I think it's deeper than about management. I think it's a deeper. I just think the way Chelsea's gone about things is a bit too crazy, bro. I don't think, and because you're Chelsea, like I said, bro, everyone wants the change to happen now. Like,
Well, it has to.
super.
It has to. You can't
that's
spend.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The whole point of spending £1 million. You want the result like yesterday.
The thing that makes it 10 times worse is that that they had the opportunity to sign a player like James Maddison, but the board said that they didn't want to sign any players over 25, so they went against signing James Maddison, where Maddison would have been one of your best signings. You see him at Tottenham Hotspur now, the way he's performing, and you're telling me he wouldn't walk into your midfield.
Straight.
And that the recruitment is shocking. The decision making from top to down is shocking, from the owners to the manager. Nothing's going right for you guys. So I don't see a way. Someone said another 40 points. I don't even think they're going to get 40 points this season. I think they might even get less than that.
That's mad. They're gonna definitely
Nah.
this season. In Kunku, when that does come back, they have got bare injuries still. Wave says here, where's Don, the absolute waffler? Man said Enzo. Or man, I don't know, man. Enzo or Endo. I don't know which one.
Enzo's still a cold baller. But anyway, for context, I'll tell you which games we're going to win in it because my man here.
All right, you can do that
when
after.
you come to the bridge, you're holding it, brother.
Freezy. But Chelsea won the transfer window, Freezy saying. And Neil said, so Jose and Conte are also top losers.
Well,
what do you mean?
They won the
Jamrock says, schedule makers hate Chelsea from October 21st to December the 2nd. So what games are you winning then? Oh yeah, wait. Actually, before you do that, guys, there's like 1,000 of you in here and 216 likes. You can, if every one of you was just to hit that like button and just not be lazy, like just do it. It would instantly hit 500 minimum. So if you guys ain't done it, it's just a friendly reminder. If you don't mind closing the live chat. Yeah. So what games are you gonna win there then, Abs? I'm actually intrigued.
What games? Okay. Well, we're beating Arsenal. We're beating Arsenal.
You beating us?
Yeah, we're beating.
I can't remember last time you guys beat us. The last time you beat us was that season where you signed Lukaku and you beat us at the Emirates. You haven't beaten us since then.
And we will beat you. We'll beat you again. Don't watch 9. But you're gonna listen.
Can I just be real? I don't want to sound.
Come on, Abs, man. You don't sound convincing, though, bro. You don't put your back up, man.
You know what I'm not liking?
With my chest. We're gonna top the North London clubs.
And I know that a lot of streams are doing this, and I think today we just got to put a stop to this because it's pissing me off.
Ooh,
we're giving Chelsea too much airtime on these streams. Last season they were dusty. This season they're dusty. As for me, we give them 2 minutes. That's it. Do you get me? I'm sorry, my bro, but the truth of the matter is you lot ain't earned the right to be in this space. Last season was a disaster. This season is a disaster. So really, we should just go around for the next couple of weeks and just give Chelsea fans 2 minutes until these man step up because they're not learning, bruv. They're not learning. They come on.
So you say this? No more abs on what? No more abs on.
You don't know if your captain has flipping Nivea or links underneath his arms for like 15 years, dog.
That's spent a lot of money. I'm not getting it.
Man said 2 minutes. Where did you finish?
Hey, abs. Never I did it. Abs.
Where did you finish last year? Where did you finish last year? 4 games for you guys.
Trust. No, I hear you, abs, but
he doesn't know. Listen, Reggie doesn't know if his captain uses Nivea or links underneath his armpits. It's been that long since he's seen VVS at his club, and he's trying to tell me about 2 minutes of airtime. Saying that.
No, that's deep. So what?
On a level though, bro, what has your team done in the last 2 seasons?
Wait, hold on. So, wait, hold on, Dej. So what are you saying? No more airtime for abs then? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying we got to minimize his airtime, bro, because Chelsea ain't doing nothing.
Should we have a 2 minute silence for Chelsea fans right now? We have a 2 minute silence.
Nah, you're not going too far, man.
I can time it. If people in the comments want a 2 minute silence for their disaster class, we can give them a 2 minute silence. And then, but before we do that, let me see what these people say. We can have a 2 minute silence. Neil says Spurs fan talking about the right to be in spaces.
1 minute.
No, hold
on.
I need to respond to this. So you heard me say Chelsea ain't done nothing last season. They ain't doing anything this season. I'm not being funny, but if I look at the league table right now, we're in the top 3. So I have a right to talk.
You had that same energy, I remember. You man had that same energy when you was, I think, after 4 games after Nuno, after 4 games, and you're saying Spurs are back. And what happened after that? No. What happened after that? After that, what happened?
Yeah,
you collapsed. So don't give that same energy. There's still a bit of feeling that Spurs can bottle it because they bottled it the other day again in the League Cup. So there's still that feeling that they can still bottle it. Okay, so don't come with that energy. You've only every season you've only got 2 chances to win 2 trophies. That's a Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. You've won out 1 trophy.
You lot know. I see. The thing is, people come at me about this, but you lot know, and I don't know why you lot try and pretend. You know that the Carabao Cup is dusty. And you don't have to ask me. You don't need to listen to my opinion.
Well, for you, man, though.
We made 9 changes. That shows you how much we give a damn about that competition. Nobody
That's wrong.
cares. Don't come here shaking
Don't
your
lose the
bum.
FA Cup, then, G. Don't lose the FA Cup at all,
Nah,
then.
Nah, come on, Deji, man.
Nobody cares about it, bro.
Deji,
Let's be real.
beggars can't be.
So if you want it, you wouldn't care.
Beggars can't be choosers. I'll be real.
Bruv, if we got
Beggars
it,
cannot
for me,
be
it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know which is better. The Carabao Cup or 3 points.
Deji, let's get this
Oh,
straight
come on.
here. Hey, wait, one sec. Let's get one thing straight, yeah? It might be dusty for an Arsenal or any Champions League winners in here. Oh, wait, there's only 2. And anything like that. For you, man, you lot will make a DVD about it and an Amazon Prime thing as well, fam, about it. Yes, you would. Your team made a DVD about getting into a final back in the 90s, brother.
Come
No,
on,
no,
man. How dare you, man?
It's
You
not-
lot know
it might
this,
be
man. I
dusty,
don't know
it
why
might be
you lot try and
dusty.
pretend.
Wait.
They made a
Deji,
DVD.
Deji, let's get one thing straight. You was doing so well, my brother, and now this is where I feel like, you know
Dude,
what?
guys.
You know, I was gonna give Chelsea 1 minute silence, and now I don't even want to do it now because now he's thinking me like, right, like a Spurs fan who ain't won nothing since 2008, yeah, and had 2 finals since 2008. Has the right to say that it's not dusty for you, my brother. See, the thing is, you need these trophies because you're playing 1 game a week. So you know what? That would be nice to win. It's a nice little feeder. I'm not saying it's the best trophy in the world.
Yeah.
But for you, man, it would be the best trophy in the world.
The only reason why
Yeah,
you're
pretty
talking
much.
like this is because you, man, won that trophy last season.
No. It's because
Why?
I didn't win. It's because
Look for you to come here with your chest pump.
15 years.
You know, if you accept it being a dusty trophy, then you, man, were dusty. Let's be real.
Deji,
Let's be real.
my club, for the size of my club, for not winning nothing in 6 years, yeah. Of course, I'm going to get over winning it. Of course, I am. But you know what?
Are you saying you were happy? You were happy
of course I was happy, brother. When I tell you now, in my first
Trophy,
season,
bro.
yeah, under Ten Hag, yeah, after having Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ragnick, and all these men, yeah. And I know last time I did win in trophies was under Jose Mourinho, yeah. Bro, in my first season under my manager, he got 3rd place, and credit, it might be in a weaker league than some may say. Went to a quarter final that we should have probably got through in Sevilla, but we have to hold that one. We got into FA Cup final. We got to a Carabao Cup final. We still won that. And we still nearly won another trophy on top of that while getting 3rd place, not even 4th, not even qualifying spaces or nothing like that. And you think I'm not going to be proud of a season like that? Are you mad? And then you're here to tell me that it's a dusty trophy. Bro, you went out in you know what, Deji? If you went out in like the quarterfinals or the semi-final, I'm like, you know what? Fair play. They tried, they didn't. They played a second string-ish team. Brother, you went out in the first round, pretty much. Round 2.
But
round number 2.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the way that managers treat the competition is why I've come with that opinion. The reason why you lot had to take it a bit more serious is because you lot fell from grace. Man United of old don't give a damn about the Carabao Cup.
You used to win it plenty of times.
Oh, just like Casemiro, the Casemiro you got today is not the Casemiro of Real Madrid. You got the Casemiro of Man United. So the levels, even your levels have dropped, bro. Your standards have dropped.
Yeah, but I'm more realistic with my club. But this ain't even about my club. I just feel like you're not in a position to be criticizing that. You know, like because you're.
Bro.
No, football has not for you. It hasn't. You're in the same place you was.
Bro, we got players.
Brother,
I don't want to take the conversation left. I don't want to take the conversation left. But we got good players go into the Saudi league. Things have changed, and so everyone trying to hold on to this idea. Yes, it's an ideal. We wish it was important like it used to be, but the truth is it ain't. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's only 2 competitions you want to win in football. You want to win the Prem, you want to win the Champions League. That's it.
Deji, I'll be real. I hear that, but the problem is, as I said to you, bro, you don't know whether your captain uses Nivea or Lynx for his armpits, bro, because you've not seen them in about 15 years. So you're in no position to talk. Self-awareness, wallahi, self-awareness is lacking. I can't lie.
No, I hear that. Look, for me, no, everyone's right. Tottenham haven't won a trophy for years. We need to win a trophy. I'm not sure whether the debate changes if Tottenham was to win the Carabao Cup.
No, because
if we won the FA Cup, you wouldn't respect Spurs anymore than now anyway. You wouldn't be saying, "Oh, you won the FA Cup."
If you won a trophy this season under Ange, no joke. I don't think no one can disrespect that. It's his first season in a horrid Tottenham team, technically, that just lost Harry Kane, your talisman. No one can hate on it. If anyone says, "Oh, it's just a Carabao," you're a straight hater, bro.
Okay.
But guess what? You're not in it.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
You're not in it. You're not on it.
But-
Let me do a couple of these super chats. It's true that Party's out for 3 months. I saw that the Ghanaian doctor said 2 weeks.
No, the rumors like there's some journalists saying he's out for 4 months, then others say a couple of weeks. Some saying that he's training.
If I'm gonna believe anyone, I think I'm gonna believe the Ghana doctor instead. Apparently, he suffered it in training today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what it is. I suppose we'll find out tomorrow more from Arteta, but I don't even think he will tell you how long he's going to be out for. I think he'll keep that one quiet. Neil says Spurs fan talking about the right to be. Oh yeah, you already done it. My bad. Pacman says this Spurs fan ain't got the right to talk down on a Carabao. Also, good luck to the young lady with the braids. You're gonna need it.
Man said young lady, bro.
I can't lie. You been flicking your hair like back and forth, man. You mean like Willow Smith?
Nah, man, you're a troll.
Man said young lady, bro.
No respond to that, man.
Next time, should I just get cornrows instead and put it backwards?
Wait, one sec. Wait, O'Malley, one sec. O'Malley says, this is what's wrong with Spurs fans. They get put in the top 6 for their financial power and not success. Yeah, I can't lie, Deji, man. I know you've been at you actually deserve to be where you are. I don't care that you ain't paid no one. Great, you have played us and you beat us, bro. Fair and square, innit? You deserve to beat it. But you done this last year and you said you're gonna win the Champions League.
No, I'm not even gonna say for me. Last year it was wild.
And then you said it's happened.
His lesson. I even told you that I'm putting my hand up here. I wasn't expecting much from Orange. I got burnt last year. I'm not gonna lie, but I will enjoy the fact that my team has had a good start to the season. Allow me to enjoy that.
No, that's fair. That's fair to enjoy it. Yeah, that's fair. But I think like deep down, bro, it's still early, brother. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, you're right. Look, if you asked me before today's game, I would have told you that Tottenham have been playing with 8 men. For me, the front three have been non-existent. I haven't seen Kulusevski, Richarlison, or Son. We made a change today, and it worked.
That's the difference. That's the difference between you and Pochettino. The difference is he's had a limited budget and he's implementing his style, but it could come across naive in some situations. We get to see if he does that in the bigger games away from home. And you don't even have an attack. You're in the same space as Chelsea.
I know, but one manager, that's why I said at the beginning of the show, you can keep your Pochettino because at least my manager, with the limited resources that he's got, he's squeezing all the juice out of them. I'm seeing a different Maddison right now that we've saw at Leicester City. This guy is balling. And the fact that he's not in the England squad, and we can deal with this later on in the show, is a travesty because he's probably one of the best players in the Prem so far this season. No one can dispute that.
Ando.
Listen, 4 games hype, though. All I'm saying is that Tottenham fans told me the same thing about Nuno years ago when he went first 3 games and he was winning and he beat Man City.
Was nasty. We knew him.
It was even years ago, bro.
And they was top of the league and they were saying Nuno hype, but then eventually got sacked in October. So we'll see it. We'll see what.
You know what?
It's really about
the real battle of cooking Chelsea happens tomorrow in Rivals because that's how it works. Rivals, Don's gonna have to answer for his crimes, and he's gonna make all the excuses in the world. You know, he said, "We ain't you lot. We're not conceding. We ain't you lot. We're gonna beat Nottingham Forest all the time. We're not you lot." But actually, you know what? We were 2-0 down in 4 minutes, and we still broke them down and won, and could have scored way more. Neil says, "Saying just 10 games is why others rag on us." I think he's saying to you there, Abs, saying that 10 games is saying just 10 games is why others rag on us, saying it's not enough. It's not patience. We're gonna see.
I'm being patient. I'm the one guy who is being patient. It's the rest of my fan base who are taking off their skirts.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on to Newcastle now. Deji's been waiting for this. That order's been waiting for this. I'm waiting for this.
But what are you been waiting for, bro?
You mean what am I waiting for?
What have we done to you? But what do you mean, bro?
You didn't deliver against Liverpool, and you did not deliver to. There's me thinking, see the way West Ham play. I'm thinking, you know what? Newcastle kind of similar. They can sound kind of similar. Like they got a body up front.
I agree.
Field, but all I'm seeing from Newcastle is a little bit of expectation sprinkled. Yeah, what's the Powerpuff Girl thing that the mixture at the start of the thing with Professor X or whatever his name is, yeah, or whatever the dude is. You sprinkle a little bit of expectation, and Eddie Howe is called Eddie Fell. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't agree with that, bro.
Yeah, you're
slightly trolling, bro.
It's looking like a lot of runners and everything, but not a lot of quality. There's a lot
Yeah.
of numbers.
A lot of looking like a lot of wrestlers, to be honest. I mean,
No.
Trippier is looking old. Dan Burn
No,
is old, bruv. Like
Bro,
they're looking old, brother. They must have slowed. If there was FIFA, yeah, see that whatever pace he's got, that's dropped by 5.
Nah, 5.
Look, man.
Man was running with a parachute on against Matoma.
Wait, hold on. Let's have some decorum here, bro. Yeah.
No chance.
I know. You got me here, so I'm ready. Yeah. Look, man. The Villa game, we done our thing. Yeah. No questions. You get me?
It's the only game.
Hold on, I'm gonna get there. Man, the Man City game, I thought we could have been a bit more braver, but we didn't play awful or bad. Liverpool game, we let ourselves down in the end. We had them up, it got to 10 men, and we seemed to go backwards, and then we just crumbled. Whatever, it had 2 mistakes basically. But I was upset with the Liverpool game, heartbroken to be honest. I'll be real, because I'm passionate about my team. But I saw good play, so I wasn't panicking too much. But today, I am pissed, bro. I'm hurting. The one thing
we're waiting.
the one thing I asked for in my last review for my channel, I said I want to see a performance and can Eddie lift them up and the players themselves lift themselves up mentally up for this big match against Brighton. Because they got battered, yeah. So Brighton and Newcastle had to go on this game up for it. And the same thing you said, Cass, where everyone was like, what West Ham did, Newcastle can do that. Do you get what I'm saying? But something's looking off. In this game, I just felt like players look unfit. We made a couple of changes in our usual back 5, and it all just went off. Dan Burns, he had played at centre back for ages. He looks off. He was kept on backing off. Matt Target ain't Matt Sharp. He was awful. Trippier was kind of pissing me off at times. Nick Pope, I said it for a long time. Good shot stopper. But it's not about him having mistakes in him. Most of it is just self-inflicted. And that's kind of worrying for me because I'm thinking, what are you doing? Just either kick it out for a throw-on, just pass it calmly to Trippier. You go and do that, cause yourself problems, they score a goal. Even the last goal was Share, like a lazy foot. To me, the players just look, today, they look unfit, disinterested. Joe they look fit.
Lethargic is probably the better word.
Yeah.
I'm looking
It's
at
upsetting. It's upsetting.
I'm looking at it like this. Like, granted, Man City going to the Etihad, you can lose there. No one's going to cuss you for losing there, innit? But then losing to that Liverpool side at 10 men, it's like, maybe it's a one-off, you know? Maybe it's a one-off. They got no DM and they got 10 men now. Technically, they didn't even have the best centre-back on the pitch. Yeah. What's going on here? Then this Brighton result comes in. Who have you got? That's 3 losses on the bounce, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm not going to panic, bro.
No,
I
think you need to panic, bro. I'm not going to lie.
You know you got next.
Based on what performance or 3 losses in a row? In what, for today?
I just think in general the whole thing is looking mad. For me, one of the things I noticed in the Aston Villa game was that you had 11 wrestlers on the field, and I thought that maybe what Newcastle was going to do was bring the physicality, but the wrestling thing is not working. So having all these 6-foot monsters running around, these guys are just getting popped now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro. Like, the Villa game we have quality, bro. I'm not going to let you do that, bro. The game we have quality, bro. Huh? I'm not going to let you do that. Now you're in the guys
use your physicality a lot. True or false?
No, 100, bro.
That's why you brought that. You just want to bully everyone with your physicality.
Can I tell you?
We got intensity, bro. More time. That's how we play.
Can I tell you a stat? How many games do you think Newcastle lost last year?
No, I know it's already, but we lost 4, bro, and then we lost 3 already. I understand, bro.
You lost 5. You already lost 3.
Cool. Bro, I understand that, innit? It's a tough fixture list. Look, if we played awful like today in all those games, everything Deji said, I'll be like, cool. I'm going to have to say it. All of them come on the panel. I'll just say I'm gone.
You played awful in all.
But I'm not panicking, bro. Sorry?
You played awful in all 3. You played awful in all 3.
No. What?
You played awful against Man City, yeah. You gave them way too much respect.
You played awful against Man City, bro.
Even Kendall said it, like even against Man City, like you.
That's an opinion, bro. No,
the way you lot typically play,
yeah.
You did not stick to that plan that you usually did. You went to Liverpool, you played crap. Like, to be fair, in the second half,
played crap against Liverpool. We played crap. What?
Bro, you could not knock Liverpool. Don't look. Liverpool had 10 men for time.
No,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
The
But we
only
played
one-
crap, bro.
bro.
Crap.
You played crap. Yes, you played crap.
Crap.
Yes.
Nah, come on,
I'm
brother.
worried for Newcastle.
Nah,
Yes.
man, that's nonsense, bro. I'm not having that, bro.
Brother, you play. If you didn't put the ball in the back of the net, and I know Harvey Barnes could have lifted his head up to square it, but you played rubbish, bro. You barely broke them down. Yeah. Credit to Joe Gomez and Matip, by the way. The centre backs, they're not even starters for them. And today's performance was even worse than all the other performances.
No, today was disgusting, bro.
15 minutes, first 10 minutes was sound. After that, brother, like people are saying, WWE Castle, man, it's mad.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, bro. We play usually. Look, we didn't play our usual. For whatever reason, we were up for our usual intensity and passing, pushing in the midfield. That's what's letting us down. It's looking a bit off. Like I said, Bruno, I don't know, man. Joe Linton was a bit unfit. That's the important part for us in the midfield.
Man,
And as I said, the defense had a bit of a change. And I don't know, bro, man.
This is not Newcastle performances. Am I the only one here that's sitting here?
It is, bro, man. Just not this game, man.
Newcastle.
Just not this game.
I'll be real, and I'm just gonna say this: Newcastle are looking hench. You get me with these wrestlers, and the thing that's worrying me.
What's this restless narrative, bro? I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You know, they can't waste time anymore, either, can
and
they?
you should have beaten Brighton. And the thing is, you're about to start after the international break, Champions
The Champions
And
League,
you
yeah.
guys have to- but you guys have to go for it because it's the Champions League. You can't treat it like any of the other Dusty Cups.
Brother, I'm not panicking yet, bro.
In a full team performance, and these men are looking, you know, they're looking a little bit heavy on top, and they're breathing heavily, bro. So for me right now, I think Newcastle flattered to deceive. I'm bitterly disappointed with these lot. And
So am I, bro.
maybe Eddie Howe will start playing ball and start relying on henchmen because that's really what he's been
We,
doing.
that's all we do is play ball, bro. What do you mean, bro?
All you got there,
You got a short memory. What happened to you, man? The other day, what the fuck?
You know what
You
it
got a
is?
short memory, bro.
Can I be real with you though? When
6
you played
wonder.
when you played Man City, you lot tried to bully them.
Short
innit?
memory.
But man was falling over with Alvarez, Grealish unfolding. These men are just they're small guys, but your hench guys are falling over themselves because them man don't work legs.
And who's the hench guys?
Them man bench press, but they don't work their legs. Bro.
Who's the hench guys, bro?
Bruv, you got Joe Linton,
Yeah.
Ramirez,
The American is hench, bro. Are you?
Tottenham.
Nah, this is a man said Bruno is hench. Bruno, bro.
All Navy SEALs.
Wait, hold on.
SEAls.
Bruno Gimenez is hench, bro.
All Navy
Now
SEAls.
you're trolling. This is a comedy show. I'm not having it, bro. And they got a short memory, bruv. When we battered you 6-1, bruv, it wasn't no hench business, bro. And that's what we do, bro. No hench business. Man, I'm trolling. We had a bad game, and I hold my hands up. I'll take the I'll take the smoke.
Games.
But I'm not gonna let you chat mad narratives, bro, about henchmen's and all
I'm
this.
not having it from you. You know why I'm not gonna let you do the 6-1 thing?
He's gas.
Man,
Bro, if you watch your team
you know why I
closely,
can't. I'll back you on this, bro. I'm not gonna let him get away with this because this man came on and said before they slapped me 6-1 that they was gonna draw 2-2. To this day, I still remember it. To this day,
why are you going? Yeah, go ahead.
To this day, he won't confidence, so I ain't letting you get with it.
No. That would, what you say, man? All I hear is bare choking and that from my man down below, innit? Yeah. I don't know what he's been feasting on lately, but it don't sound good. It sounds a bit flamboyant. Yeah. What you saying, Dawood, man? What you saying on Newcastle? Too much hype, or is it just too early to call?
Last season, when there was no expectation, they could do whatever they want. There was no pressure. They could play free-flowing football. That's why they finished in the top 4. This season, they've made signing. There's pressure on Eddie Howe. They've got multiple competitions to play in. And then they can't handle the pressure. They're expected to be a 10-man Liverpool that have been struggling this season. And the way you man lost against them, that's what I'm saying, is the performances. You lost against 10-man Liverpool, where they put a guy called Darwin Núñez on, who hasn't done
The last
nothing.
20 minutes we crumbled,
For 12 months, hasn't done anything. Comes on and does a masterclass against you lot.
Then
You played against Brighton, a team that's they're good, but they lost the previous game. And then you man were favourites, and people were hyping up about this midfield three of Tonali, Bruno, and Joe Linton. And then is that a fully fit? Is that gonna absolutely smoke the team left and right? And then you're talking about our back four Trippier. Let's talk about Poch for a second. Poch distribution is shocking. His shot stopping, like the second shot from Ferguson. This guy, bro, what is he good at really? Because
I agree.
shot stopping, he reminds me of a David De Gea where he's got a mistake in him every couple of games.
Self-inflicted, bro.
I think you need to sign a proper keeper, a keeper that's a modern day keeper as well. And you've got a lot of holes in your team where if Botman gets injured or Fabian Schär get injured, who you got?
I
You
agree.
got no one. So I don't see Newcastle finishing the top 4 personally because that Champions League group chat that you have with PSG, with AC Milan, and I forgot who else you've got,
Dortmund.
is a tough group. And then you've got the Premier League as well. It's going to be a tough season for you guys.
I agree with that though. No, on a no joking basis, especially now, I'm looking at it. It can go. It can possibly go left, like you said. All these other games, we've got cup games, the Champions League, and I hope we don't get like last year where we kind of got this focus and concentrate on the Carabao Cup, and we get gas in the Champions League and lose focus on the league. But the league is the bread and butter, bro. But I'm not gonna panic yet. I'm gonna wait till after the international break. We lost 3 in a row. It's not good. Tough fixtures. Let's see what Eddie can do. Let's see if the players can regroup and not get injured, hopefully. I'm not going to panic just yet, but it does concern me. Like last year, most of the season, we kept basically our 10, 15 men fit for most of the season, just towards the end. Now, already in the early stages, man, I'm dropping a little bit. You get what I'm saying? There's no Willock Yates to come back yet. Joe Linton's not looking fit enough.
And
So,
I ain't seen a team.
it's mad.
I ain't seen a team photo in the changing rooms in a while, man.
One last thing. I'm not picking on Newcastle today at all, but
Sounds like it, bro.
it took you 29 games last season to lose 3 matches, innit?
I know. Hey,
It's taking you 4 this year.
brother. Look, man.
I'm just saying.
Like it's deep, and trust me, and we still have to fight hard to even get that full spot. So I'm not even thinking about a full spot right now. Anyway, you understand? Like it wouldn't be the end of the world if we didn't finish top 4. Like, I'm not going to over exaggerate our expectations.
If you don't
As for
finish
my,
top 4, would Eddie
hold
stay in
on,
the job?
for a second. Whatever man was saying, my greener brother, when he's alluding to about the pressures, bro. It's only you, man, the outside noise that I'm trying to put pressure on, man. Or how? I'm not. Us Newcastle fans ain't putting no pressure on How. You get what I'm saying? We've come a long way, bro. Like it ain't so long ago we're fighting relegation. You get what I'm saying? Less than 2 years ago. So it's the outside noise putting pressure on us. Yes, our squad depth. I thought we did pretty decent in the transfer market. Already, it's looking like. I really wish we signed a right centre back. That's what I was really hoping for. I knew something like this would happen, but look, man, it's still early, bro.
Guess what?
Huh?
You didn't. You got Brentford. At least you got Brentford at home next to respond, and you don't have someone away that's a nuts team or anything. Moving on, because there's other teams that have played today. Man City. This is pretty plain and simple, man. We always said it's not slow. They got 4 wins in a row, and you could say the first 3 games weren't too convincing. But brother, the difference is with them, they find a way. They always compose, and even in 90 minutes of the game, even if it's 1-1, you know they're gonna score, bro. You can go and talk about a VAR decision today and say that was bullshit from Akanji, but they still slapped them 5-1. Another Haaland hat trick. How many goals does this brother get this year? Because I'm getting it's boring. I'm actually so bored when he's
50.
Let's have a real conversation, yeah. Are we a farmers league?
Yeah.
It might be one of them situations.
Kind of Bundesliga, bro.
Bro, City are gonna do the invincible, bro. They're gonna go unbeaten the whole season. It's gonna be a joke thing. We are, bro.
Is that what you're saying? They're gonna do invincible. Does anyone in the
They're gonna
chat
be invincible this season? I don't see anyone stopping them.
I don't think so.
Man City got invincible this season, man.
No,
who's gonna beat them? Who's gonna beat them? Not draw, beat them.
Nah, you know what?
It can happen, bro. Brentford beat them. It can happen, bro, man. Things can happen, bro.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
I'll say
It's not impossible.
I'll tell you what they could do though. One thing they could do, which wouldn't surprise me, is I reckon though, what's it called? They might beat their Centurions tally. That's one thing they could do. Not saying they will, but in terms of what's more achievable, it'd be easier for them to break their Centurions tally than it is to I've lost my train of thought. They used to go invincible.
Yeah, like we're seeing a more mature Foden, Alvarez looks like he's got this partnership going on with Haaland at this moment of time. Goal assist, and then another whatever goals is going to be. You know, this is that young Oscar Bob's moving nuts as well. He's like 17. You know, like Kovacic, I didn't even get to watch Mateus Nunes today. Did he even come on? I don't even think he brought him on. I'm not even too sure. You know what I mean? And let me tell you what their next fixture list is. This is where it gets. I think this is where it gets worse. Man City fixtures. Next, they got West Ham away. They could be kind of tough at West Ham. You know, it could be, but I doubt it.
They'll beat them.
And who cares what they got in the Champions League? They got Nottingham Forest, Newcastle away in the Cup. Then they got Wolves away with crap. Yeah, and we always talk about Man City. This is relevant. The reason why it's relevant is because we all say they start slow. They got then after Wolves away, they got Arsenal at the Emirates, which could be signed. Then they got Brighton at home. Then they got Man United away, and then Bournemouth, and then they got Chelsea away, and then they got Liverpool. And then they got Tottenham at their ground. So it will start creeping up eventually. But you know, when it takes a while for them to keep going, the momentum shift is going to be very annoying. Do I think they're going to come to Old Trafford and beat us? Obviously, I'm never going to concede to that. Do I think I'm going to beat them? No, probably not either. Never know by this time. You know, we might get another dodgy decision.
Yeah.
But Cass, you said something there that even made me, it was quite frightening. Now, we know that City are notoriously slow starters. We know that because we've been seeing it. And they've been allowed to win their first 4 games. They've got a favourable run of games where they can build that momentum. And then we know that when the train finally leaves the station, they can't be stopped. The way it's kind of setting up for City now, I will say it again. Who is going to stop them from doing the invincible season? And for me, I'll tell you what it is. Pep did the treble last season. He's done 1. If City go invincible this season, he is the greatest manager ever. You can't even put Ferguson in the bracket anymore. He is the greatest because he achieved what Ferguson and Arsene achieved and won, and he's done it with City. That is what is going to put Pep on. Like, winning 4 Premier Leagues in a row, yeah, it's great, and it does give him the status, but to go invincible will put him at a level that no one could ever achieve. And that's why I think secretly he might be going for it.
Yeah, anything's possible in this moment of time in the
There's
league.
only 2 grounds where I could see them dropping points: Anfield and, ironically, just because their record's shit, they're Tottenham.
Maybe even at Brentford.
We're playing attacking football. We're not doing low block now. Do you get me? We are open like the Red Sea. I can't
Yeah. I don't want to get too carried away with it, but look, they've just got Vardy. Like their defense, is John Stones even back yet? Like,
yeah.
You know, like, do you get what I mean? This is the worst. John Stones ain't even back, my bro. They're not even
The
paying
squad is mad.
right now. They're not even look like you know what this is what I mean. Yeah,
Scary.
they're not even looking like the best City right now. Even in that 5-1 win, Haaland in the first half, yes, he might have got an assist, but brother was shit. Guess what? Goes and scores a hat trick though. You know? And that's the difference. You know, they got all the, and you don't want to. Imagine when you get to the top of the league with being unbeaten by December. Guess who's back? De Bruyne. Long day, and I guarantee he's going to be hungry just to play a bit of football in general. Like he couldn't care less what else goes on. Melly said that offside goal definitely changed the game. You could tell Fulham players were rattled after half. One of the worst VAR decisions ever. But that just goes around in the whole league. Everyone's got some crap decisions. My team's got crap decision for and against. You know, so. Is where it is. It's just, they still battered them. Like it's not like even Fulham had a sniff. They had a dodgy goal. Well, not a dodgy goal, but like a bit of a lucky goal that came from Tim Ream. You know, at the back post from a corner. They didn't really threaten them, did they? So it'll be harsh to kind of say like, oh, they didn't get that. They didn't do this. But yeah, man. Look, City's just doing City things. Pep's not even there at the moment. He's watching from Spain and Barcelona. You know, so he's not even on the touchline. So he's not even shouting at man. But the last one I'm going to talk about, I'm going to give some airtime to, obviously, because they had a fat scoreline today as well as Tottenham. Now I'm gonna have to throw it back your way, Deji. We talk about expectation. Your team's got no expectations this year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying with your team though, man? Because you look totally better without no Richarlison in the line. You know,
Bro.
James Maddison and Basuma. Your shout isn't far off, man. They're on fire.
Bro, you know what? You know, sometimes I think what you can see with Tottenham is that if you have a good manager who knows a bit about the game, you can draw something out of even players that you don't think are great or dead wood. A couple of weeks ago, we were saying that Poro can't defend, can't play right wing back, or he can't play right back. Mate's doing a great job for me right now. Bissouma last season, everyone was cussing Bissouma. Look at him, he's rubbish. Rare. I was trying to explain we had a system problem. Conte was shackling him. Bissouma on another level. Look at Madders. Man made a switch today because we could all see it that Son can't play off the left. He kept playing on the left-hand side. I said, I'd rather see Richarlison left, puts man in the middle, man scores a hat-trick. And then I have to say, Van de Ven has been one of the ones that people have been sleeping on. What a baller. Van Tongen 2.0, Brothers 22's just come in. He's been in Tottenham for 2 seasons. Udogie as well, great signing, left back. And then our keeper, I'm still on the fence about Vicarious. I'm not sure about him. I'm really not sure about him. But he's doing what he needs to do.
He looks decent, man.
All of a sudden, Tottenham look like a new team. And that's without Kane. Can you imagine? I think for me, Madders, where we lost Kane, we got Madders. You remember, we didn't have a creative midfielder. Kane was having to do it on his own. Now we lost Kane, but we got a creative midfielder. So for me, the way Madders is playing, like for like. And then what's also happened is that bringing in Postecoglou, father figure, he gave Romero the vice captain kind of position, and he said to my man, look, you're a good player. You don't need to do this Zeres kind of football where you just want to take man's head off and do a little brawl, little street fight in the street. Just calm yourself down, relax yourself, and you can be a class defender. And all of a sudden, Romero scored a back. He's got 2 goals. And all of a sudden, the Tottenham team look different, but they're pretty much the same players, barring 2 or 3. I was actually saying to someone earlier today that, could you imagine how Sarr is playing alongside Bissouma and Madders? And this youth couldn't get a sniff. He was playing Skip and Højbjerg. Can you imagine that? And I'm seeing Højbjerg come on, and I'm like, rock, you can see the dip in form. So right now, big up Postecoglou, because what he has managed to do, which Chelsea haven't, and it's not a par, is that at least we know Tottenham's first 11. We know we got a first 11. The problem with Tottenham is if one of those players gets injured, we have problems. If Madders gets injured, we're screwed. If Bissouma gets injured, we're done for. If Van de Ven imagine if Van de Ven gets injured, our replacement for him is Ben Davis or Eric Dyer, and then we're back to square one. So for me, Tottenham should have really recruited some more quality. But you know what? Given the 2 seasons, the 3-4 seasons that we've had, I will take a strong 11 that we know that can compete.
So where do you think you're finishing this year? You think you're going to get a top 6 finish? Don't say top 4.
I'm not saying top 4, definitely not, because we don't have a front 3. But I think we will do well to finish top 6. I think we would have done well. If you asked me at the beginning of the season, I was still telling you that I reckon we'd finish 8th. Based on what I've seen so far, if Postecoglou, we've got the international break, that could either be a positive or a negative. I'm hoping the players are still fresh, they come back and we're able to kick on. If we're able to kick on, bro, top 6 is possible. Can we get top 4? To get top 4, we would have to bring in Ivan Toney and Eze in Jan.
To be fair, that's not a bad shout.
That's it.
Not a bad shout, to be fair.
I've been screaming Eze for time, but Cass has been on this Morgan.
I didn't say Eze's crap. I never remember. This is one thing. I just said Morgan is White is for me the better overall player in it. You can have all your nice feet and everything, but Morgan Gibbs White, headers, tackling, work rate,
Johnson.
Yeah. Oh no, over Eze. I'd rather not on Brendan Johnson. I just think Morgan Gibbs White is such a totally serious player. And to be fair, and the thing is, Eze's got crap strikers in front of him, and I don't think that does him justice either. To be fair, Eze's a goal scorer, but I think not Brennan. On that guy, he's shit. Morgan Gibbs White. It's just a better player overall in it.
I like it.
And that's
I
it.
think he's a baller.
And that's it for me, man. I want him at Man United. I think that should be Bruno's successor in the end for me. Are we gonna get it done? No chance. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's here. Big up to Dawood. I'm gonna wrap it up there. You know, yesterday was a long stream, bro. If you ain't seen it, go back on yesterday. Go to an hour and 26 minutes, and you will see Cal from Coppish versus Greasy versus pretty much everyone. So yeah, man, make sure you watch that. And we'll be back tomorrow at 12 with rivals, which you got Don, you got Ty, you got Daps, you got George, you got Kunle. I'm missing out someone else. Who am I missing out? I'm trying to think of someone else. Who have I missed out? What team have I missed out?
I don't know, bro.
All I know is Roms. So yeah, man, it's gonna be funny. And then on Wednesday, don't worry, Kendall, Lewis, answer for your crimes. I'm saying it's like I've won. You know, the Man United games tomorrow.
Exactly, bro.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
man.
Cass don't win, then the way we're gonna crash it on him.
I'd stick on it.
You can't crash it on me, brother. You lost against Forest, who we just beat. Allow it.
Bro, listen,
That's true. What's your prediction for tomorrow? Because I really want to hear it
my one.
first. Yeah.
My one. Now Partey's injured. I think we can go and win 2-1.
That's crazy. That's
No,
crazy.
It's not.
Take a picture.
Kai Havertz. We all know Kai Havertz is starting. I'm eating something, bro. I'm eating something
We'll
from this
see.
game. I've got Casemiro and a Martial this game and a Hoyland. I've got options.
If you had Amrabat, I'd understand.
I've got options, brother. You got Havertz and you got unfit players like not unfit, not match sharp players in Zinchenko, Gabriel, and Jesus. I'm on my shit tomorrow now. That news hit like crack, yeah. But we'll see anyway. It's going to be interesting. It's always
We'll
close.
see, man.
Hopefully Liverpool lose as well as Aston Villa or something. But yeah, in a bit.